Oh yeah, I gotta love that Facebook countdown. 3, 2, 1, and you're live. Hi everybody, welcome back folks. To those of you returning, this is Mike from Mike's Magic Auto Detailing and Paint Enhancement here in a very pleasant and sunny day in Sharpsburg. See it? Will it focus? Oh yeah, Sharpsburg, Georgia. Working on this project. Oh, this is a return customer. I believe this is a 2011 Mini Cooper, I call it, because this lady actually owns two of these. The other one is bigger version, which I posted some photographs and stuff of the other day. And this is the first one that she had. I believe this is a 2011. That other one's kind of like a SUV version. I forget what they call it. It is much newer than this one. But fortunately, both of these live in the garage when they're not being driven. Hey, Miss Melanie! Hey, y'all, Miss Melanie's watching anyway. So I had done this car before. Nothing out of control. It was just kind of like what I call a normal detail. I don't believe I even did any buffing or anything on here. I'm doing pretty good, Miss Melanie. Not bad for an old geezer. Not bad for an old geezer. And it hadn't been driven much. It's been quite some time since it was in here. So, and the other one she hadn't owned too long. So anyway, she has brought both of them back for a little bit of Mike's Magic mail. I crack myself up sometimes. But it's been, obviously had been driven some. And what I've done, this is, oh boy, I don't get Georgia football. I don't watch it anymore anyway. I ain't got time for all that. Too busy working most of the time. But what I've done to this, Miss Melanie, is I had it in here. I did a very, very thorough, what I call strip wash. Because it had some road grime, lots of road tar, bugs, that kind of stuff, splash up contaminants on it. And so I did a very thorough strip wash on it. Everything was strip washed, everything. Tires, wheels, everything. Took quite some time. Very meticulous. Not your normal wash and shine or maintenance wash, as I call it. Even though that's what she's paying for, I went overboard as usual. And oh man. But this car, when I'm done with this detail, as with a lot of them, it could go to another couple of levels, and I'll show you some of the problems it's having. The glass could use a topical polish and probably a coating. And for example, there's a contaminant where it's like some tree sap or something has fallen onto this roof paint, which this paint up here is very soft for some reason, and that has actually etched into the clear coat, I believe, down to the base coat. So I'm not sure what I could do with that, but it could be minimized tremendously. I think if you look closely, you can see some of the scratching. Hey there, Miss Linda. There's a lot of micro marring. You can see it in there. I think I've got the light just right. There again, the pattern of those scratches tells me it's from somebody washing it. Going in circles, which the circular marring is more difficult to remove than if it were straight lines. That's why all my stuff is straight lines. I don't do circular motions except occasionally on the glass. On the tempered glass, it doesn't really matter. But this could be relatively easily removed if she chooses to do so. But that's a whole other budget. But I just wanted to show you guys that. These mirrors are scratched a little bit. It's not terrible. If she's okay with it that way, hey, it's her car. It's alright. But, man, I had to get down there again on my hiney and scoot along and clean all this vinyl plastic stuff around the bottom of this car. But here, I don't know what that is. That could be from somebody bumping up against it. with a pair of jeans on, or maybe a shopping cart. Who knows? I don't know. It's over here too. But somebody has put something on here, some kind of protection or something. You can see where they didn't continue on down here. You can see where they got a little bit on this part and then stopped. And you can see it, whatever it is on here, they improved it somewhat from here to here. No idea. It was not me. It could have been on there last time I did this car. I just don't remember. But all that stuff was kind of a pain. Strip wash these little things. The vent cowl. All this took a lot of time, folks. This is not Mr. Raymond, depending on how bad it is, solution finish. Solution finish. You'll have to Google that. I don't have the link for it. It comes in black and gray. Good stuff. And then after that cures, I put the DPC trim restore over it, or sometimes alternatively, depending on the material, I might use Cerakote trim coat, the same stuff that comes in their headlight restoration. The Cerakote trim coat is easy because it's simply a wipe on, walk away. It's a ceramic coating for plastic is what it is, or so I'm told. But we could put some on there. The solution finish, I believe, is a charcoal based dye, so it gets it back to its color. And then once that cures, which could take a number of hours for it to cure properly, then you can put whatever level of protection over that you so choose, sir. And I found that works for me fairly well. I've done a lot of these over the tires and wheels with those products. And of course I use the Cerakote trim coat to restore headlights with most of the time, unless they want to pay to have them re-cleared. But there again, you can see the micro marring in this mirror. She does not run this car through car washes unless it's a touchless, so she tells me. But I can't remember if she bought this new or used, and a lot of times she washes it herself, she tells me, and this could be from improper washing methods. Most people think they know how to wash a car, but they don't. Yep, see, there's some micro marring there. Not sure what all that's from. It looks like simply from improper washing, or from washing it or something or other. I have put no protection on this, Raymond. There is nothing on this paint yet. I do that last because I've still got to do the interior, and I do that last. So this is what absolutely clean your car paint can make it look like. That's pretty darn glossy with nothing on it. There's no wax, no residuals, no nothing. No sealant, there's nothing. I'm going to finish up probably with the TR8 sealant to finish it up. As I said, the glass could use some polishing, but it doesn't look terrible. Mainly because this car, Raymond, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to tackle your last name. Mainly because this car is garage kept, sir. So that helps tremendously. Because whatever crap falls on it, once it's inside out of the sun, it takes much more time for this crap that gets on it to do its dirty work. Park it out in the sun and that heat accelerates it tremendously, particularly on black or dark surfaces like these, for obvious reasons. You all know that black paint gets much hotter out in the sun than a lighter colored paint will. But overall, she's in pretty good shape, you know, for such an old Mini. And these are nifty little cars, I'm telling you. They're actually, I think since 96, I think I read, owned by BMW. And they are true. It's basically a Mini Cooper body on a small BMW is what it is. And this one is well optioned. This lady doesn't scrimp on stuff like that. And they're really nifty, fairly dependable. As I've read, little cars, they can be a little pricey to repair and maintain. But hey, you know, got your ups and your downs. But overall, a nifty little car. And I went over it again this morning. Little section by little section by little section. Went all the way around this entire vehicle to see if I could find any stuff that I might not have removed with the strip wash. And I got it all off with the Central 266. Every bit of it. Every speck that I could find. She probably never would have noticed it, but I noticed it, and it bothered me. So I went around the whole car and got it all off. There's a little bit of dust here and there, because my neighbor's out cutting the grass. But anyway, I'm going to continue on, get busy on the inside. Well, she just wants it, she says, vacuumed thoroughly. And once again, folks, she's got, I think, 3 dogs, 2 dogs, 3 dogs. Normally, I think she carries them in her larger vehicle because she can just load them into the back. But she has obviously transported them in this one a time or two, because there is some pet hair in there. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. It was very difficult in her bigger one because it was full of it. But that's okay, that's okay. Her car, her money. Mike Phillips says, not my car. Alright folks, I appreciate you dropping by on your busy weekend. Go dogs. This is the dog's color. Red and black. Just like my car. Red and black. My 1998 Mustang GT. It's all ceramic coated with DPC, TMR, blah, 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 blah. Makes it very easy to keep clean. Very easy. I love that stuff. And I put the TMR on there, sir, for particular reasons. Because it has to sit outside a lot while I'm working on other people's car. Alright, you guys. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye now.